come here. Let me see your butt.
Premium content. If you are not a premium subscriber, please pause now and purchase a premium membership immediately.
Huge news. Huge fucking news. We've been backlogging stuff, but we finally have this one. We're releasing this on. We're recording it and releasing it.
Mm-hmm. Emergency podcast.
Emergency.
We had to get everybody together.
Yeah, this is huge, dude. I'd heard this morning from our associate Pierce, who's with us today. You want to break the news to everybody?
Great to be back. Yeah, well, everyone already knows, I'm sure.
Well,
I mean, people are probably rioting the streets right now. But yeah, Scrat finally ate his little nut. His nasty little nut.
Scrat ate his own nut.
Scrat got his acorn/nut thing.
Mm-hmm. And he ate it, actually.
He gets it every time, but he never actually puts it in his mouth and chews it.
Not my weird ass thinking that means something else.
What did you think it meant?
I don't even want to say.
It's nasty.
Like he eats it out.
No.
Did you think maybe
what do you mean
he
licks
the
nuts? He puts it up his butt. He got his butt. That's what he was thinking.
Patrick's nasty ass thinking Scrat got his butt.
Scrat found his own butt.
Wait, his acorn or you probably thought he got his gay porn.
Yeah,
it's probably what you're
Scrat
weird
found
at.
a butt in gay porn.
No.
Why? I watched the video.
Me too.
A couple times.
Everybody's watched the video by now.
We've all seen it. But why does he not eat the top of the nut?
You don't eat that.
Yeah, that's like the plate.
But if you're hungry,
that's like eating an oyster shell.
But if you're Scrat, you eat the oyster shell.
No, Scrat
doesn't eat oysters at all.
He's sophisticated.
Scrat eats nuts.
That's why he saved
his
nut
not
for this long.
sophisticated.
He's very sophisticated.
He's mentally disabled. He's
not mentally.
Could
disabled.
a mentally disabled squirrel rat marry another squirrel with the same name as him, but with an e at the end?
Scratay.
It's a really good point.
I don't think so. Could a mentally challenged squirrel rat discover Scratlantis?
He didn't really discover. He ruined it.
Could he pilot a UFO and launch deadly meteors at the Earth?
Mm-hmm. Probably no.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a really good point.
You probably think he's mentally ill. Why? Because he has big eyes that twitch sometimes,
and his teeth is weird.
Yeah, you're all. Yeah, it's all the same. Also, he can't. I mean, he's been trying to get a nut for, like we said, millions of years. I feel like it's not.
Yeah,
he's not very good at following through.
Well. Yeah, I've been reading a bunch about Scrat this morning. Did you know that there's a big controversy? Apparently, that this woman said that Fox stole the idea for Scrat from her.
Yeah.
She had this idea for a squirrel with big teeth.
It was literally,
she was like a socialite. At every party, she would corner you and tell you about her awesome idea.
Well, that's the thing.
She had a tattoo of him.
She claimed that she created
a character I made.
She claimed that she created Scrat, but he was called Scrat because he was a squirrel rat, and it was originally she spelled it Sqrat, and then when
I had the idea for a squirrel and a rat first.
Yeah, I had the idea for SpongeBob before they made that.
Yeah. Well, I had SpongeBob. I didn't have the SquarePants thing, so that's fair.
There was.
You gotta stop.
There was a SpongeBob.
Man.
There was a SpongeBob I made, but it was just because he was in my sink.
I'm not giving you anything.
No SquarePants.
I'm giving you nothing.
Yeah,
You got
I already said the SquarePants thing, and you 6-year-old ADHD'd in the middle of it, so you're getting nothing.
Mm-hmm. A guy sneezed really loud outside.
And you stopped, yeah. You whipped your head around like someone had a gun to your head.
Do you put on a white noise machine at night and just keep waking up every time it makes
There was another grain in the white noise.
What is that noise?
No.
There's raindrops coming from my phone. What is that?
There's already enough white noise in my apartment.
Oh,
yeah,
my God.
right.
That's right.
That's right.
And you guys know that in the DVD commentary, they refer to Scrat as the Scrat.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of... Does that insinuate that he's the only Scrat?
Well, it's not, though, because there's tons of his species
I think
on Scratlantis.
they had to change it from the Scrat after they made another Scrat.
That's
probably
true.
did,
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or it could be like a Ukraine type thing, where maybe Scrat was
Where
like
there's
you're
a
not
Scrat
supposed to
war.
say the Scrat.
You're not?
You're not supposed to call Ukraine the Scrat. No.
It's like calling him
know
the
that.
dog. Like his name isn't Scrat. Like his species is Scrat.
Yeah.
Is that true? Well, you.
What
But
if
then
his
the
name
girl
is
one's
Michael?
called Scratay.
Yeah, I mean later on they figured out that they couldn't name him
also,
anything but Scrat.
They don't name...
That'd be
They
funny
don't
if they
say their
tried to
names.
give him a name after
Yeah,
this.
Sid the Sloth.
Yeah, but like Scrat and Scratay don't say, I am Scrat, I'm Scratay.
No, they say...
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
I
well, it's the Scratlantis Scrats speak.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we should.
they
Can
do?
you pull that up?
Okay, yeah.
The Scratlantis Scrats do speak.
I want to see if any of them say that their name is Scrat.
The Scratlantis Scrats are really gonna.
Well, they say "Welcome to Scratlantis."
They're gonna make the
they
Super
fully
Bowl
say
this year.
that.
Yeah,
so he
they
must
speak.
be a Scrat if they name.
So he is
no.
mentally challenged. He can't speak.
Well,
Right.
the Scratlantis people are of higher intelligence than most Scrat.
Okay,
And it's
'cause
also
they made
I
a
also
super Scrat.
well, I also
Yeah,
think
city.
that maybe maybe sometimes the most intelligent individuals don't need to speak. They don't want to mince
agree.
words.
He's post language.
Exactly.
Oh. Yep.
He's ascended. He has one desire:
Now
the
he's-
nut, the acorn/nut thing, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. It looks to me like an acorn.
Yeah, but it could be
That
a
could be a
nut.
prehistoric.
They should have come up with some awesome Scrat-like word to describe
the nut corn.
this perfect hypostatic union between a nut and an acorn.
They actually stole the idea for the acorn from me. Yeah.
I had an idea for a bug that wants an M&M. So I think they may have heard.
I thought of an ET way long before that.
Yeah.
An ET that wants a Reese's Piece.
That's true. E.T. is a Scrat. Or
Yeah.
a Scrat is an E.T.
No,
Scrat-
Scrat
E.T.
has
Scrat
other
flies
interests.
but Scrat flies a UFO.
Yeah,
That's
ET has
true.
other interests, dressing up like a damn girl,
Scrat.
hiding in
he
the
do
closet.
Drinking cola out the fridge.
Uh huh.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen E.T. in a while.
He drinks beer and turns white.
He goes nuts.
What?
He turns
I
white
drink beer
later.
and turn
He
white.
turns white not because he drank a beer,
Yeah.
but because he was in the woods. 'Cause he fell
Yeah, well, he
down.
goes-
I think E.T. turns white every time he falls down in the woods.
Is that
He
true?
falls
That's
down
a-
in the woods and then turns
Not much
white.
is known about this strange alien species, except that they turn white every time they fall down in the woods.
It's so funny to gather like the rules of E.T. species based off of his movie. Like, yeah, all the people from his planet love drinking soda and dressing up like girls.
And then we watched yesterday the ride.
The ET ride, yeah, where
Yeah.
you go back to the green
And all
planet.
the-
The fucking planet, he just called it the green planet.
Yeah.
And-
ET needs your help going back to the green planet.
Earth is the blue planet, right?
Yeah.
And they're just the ETs
And Mars
are
is
just
the red
Mainly
planet.
The green planet, yeah. And Venus is also sort of green. Is it orange? I feel like
I think
it's
it's
green.
orange.
I want to think of Venus as green because it's like
Greenest, yeah.
Greenness, yeah.
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 Yeah, but I don't think it is.
Well, ET's teacher, Botanicus,
Botanicus.
needs your help.
And Botanicus he's really good at speaking.
Yeah.
So
He's
ET
like-
is
he's
a
like,
Scrat.
Hello, welcome
Scrat
to the
and
green.
ET are the
says,
same.
"You-
There's
we need your
the
help
green
on
planet.
the
The green
green
planet
planet."
is Scratlantis.
Oh yeah,
It's all a
There's a lot
metaphor.
of parallels.
Yeah.
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 Well, there's also a mushroom that says "Welcome home." What is that? Where does that fall into? The
That's an
Scrat
Alice
thing?
in
I
Wonderland.
thought E.T.'s whole thing was that he was like the most retarded guy from his planet, but then you go to his planet and everyone's like, "Doi wee boo boo," like
I think I can't tell what I know of ET and what I just know from the robot chicken thing.
Yeah.
with ET
yeah.
in it,
I think
Yeah.
ET.
which is just that.
Well, he is. I think all of his mental abilities go
Does
to
he
his
have a
finger.
brain?
I think everything goes to his healing finger.
Oh, so
Yeah.
okay.
He can't speak because
Yeah.
there's so much energy being used
So
for his
Scrat
healing finger.
kind of has that, but with his
Scrat has
desire
a
for
stinking
a
finger
nut.
If
because
you
he's
think
putting his
about it,
hand
I
in
think
shit.
that.
Yeah, he
I
does.
guess that Scrat
Gotta find that nut.
Scrat has his acorn, and ET's acorn would be the boy.
ET's acorn is a boy.
He's
right,
trying
and
to
then
get
eating
the boy
his
nut.
acorn. By that logic,
What's
is
it in the-
He's touching the boy's finger.
right.
But also, ET wants to go to his planet, so
He
his
wants to
planet
phone
could be his
home.
acorn.
Yeah,
or a
I think
phone.
phone home is his nut.
A phone is it's his nut. He's looking for that's the worst
Walking out,
movie ever.
walking out of
Yeah, this
walking out of
alien is
seeing,
trapped on Earth and he has to find a phone.
walking out of seeing ET and being like, "Oh yeah, no, I get it. The phone was his nut." Yeah,
What?
No, you know, like Scrat. Yeah.
Watching Frankenstein, like, oh, that girl was his nut, I guess.
Where's E.T., the girl E.T.?
true.
Yeah.
Well, she
that
was
would
in
be
the closet.
that would be ETE. That's because they would. Because his
Et.
name's not Et.
E.T.
No,
E.T.
no. You're
Yeah.
being
Love is
ridiculous.
ETT.
True. It would be It would be ETTE.
Extraterrestrial
With tits and ass.
with tits. ETA. Extraterrestrial with tits and ass.
Yeah.
So does
E.T.T.
well now I'm thinking now that we're going with a girl whose name is made of letters. I'm thinking about Wally and Eva or Eve.
Yeah.
and then maybe that's also maybe the
Wally's
center the missing link between ET and Scrat.
Wally's
Right.
Nut was fat people.
No, Wally's Nut was trash.
Trash was
I
trash
never
box.
saw the movie. Right?
Yeah.
Wally's
Scrat.
Nut wasn't trash. It was making a box out of trash.
Cubes of trash.
Yeah.
Scrat is really like the genesis of a lot of different.
It's like
kind of
it's like a
guys.
stock character.
Yeah,
it's an
yeah.
archetype.
It's
that
like
you
a
can
real-
find or
real,
whatever.
like
the
myth
gay
thing.
villain
Yeah.
or the gay hero.
Yeah.
Or, the
Yeah.
gay dragon.
I mean, technically,
Smaug.
Scrat's nut is a prospector's coin.
So let's keep going back then.
Well, the prospector, I think is more interested in gold than coins.
Looking for gold coins.
I think everybody wants coin. I think that's like a human's coin. I think the prospector's gold nugget
Oh, Nugget was a nut.
is the nut, and
Yeah.
then if you go further back,
prospector
the human's
no,
coin,
actually, because now that I'm thinking about it,
Or
we have to
perhaps
reevaluate that. Because
the
Wally's
caveman's turkey
Can
leg.
you guys imagine? Extra, the prospector got his nuggets. Oh my god.
Wally's
in a
nut
proper
can't be
send off
trash.
to the gold rush, prospectors want to leave it on their own terms.
Finally got his nugget.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get it. Why does he eat the nugget?
It's like Scrat. It's his nut.
Yeah.
Do
That will
you
make
think he
sense to
bites
you.
into the nugget to see if it's real?
No, he does that with the coins to see if they're real.
He could do it with the nugget too. Could be fool's
No,
gold.
even if fool's gold would break a man's tooth.
Well, so here's what I'm
The
thinking.
nugget
nugget
into
I
in
his
feel like
wallet.
okay. Here,
Yeah.
I would like to. I
Okay.
like
And
to
it's easier to
introduce.
do a coin.
And that's eating it.
I want
So
to.
he puts the nugget in his wallet and then it turns into a coin later.
I want to introduce a new dimension to this, which is the prospector. He wants a nugget and he wants a coin. This is his dual acorns. And if we look at Scrat, Scrat wants his
Scrat-tay.
acorn, but he also wants Scrat-tay.
Yeah, and a family.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Doesn't he
Yeah.
have a son?
So, well, that's Baby Scrat who he adopted.
Baby
What's
Scrat.
Prospector
Okay.
Atlantis?
That's Prosplantis.
That's the city
San
of gold.
Francisco.
Yeah, that's El Dorado.
It's
yeah.
El Dorado.
Okay, so yeah.
Or maybe the Hollow Earth.
Is it
Or-
El Dorado full of prospectors from the Old West?
They're smarter.
Welcome to El Dorado. Turn back. There's no more gold.
The city of gold has no people in robes who are like pious. It's just a bunch of hairy guys dancing and chewing tobacco.
Everybody's got a
doing
golden
this dance.
They all got a
Hitting
golden
each other with
jug they're
pickaxes.
hooting
Yeah,
into.
and that makes sense because then the prospector sees El Dorado, the city of gold. He goes gold crazy, like Scrat goes nut crazy when he sees the
Yeah.
big nut in Scratlantis. In Scratlantis, if you guys aren't aware, Scrat sees a big nut. The Scratlantis guy says, "Don't submit to these base instincts, Scrat. Be more than a squirrel." And then Scrat goes,
Be more than a Scrat.
And then he says, "Be more than a squirrel." Now that I think about it, doesn't he?
Well, he says, "Don't be more than a rodent."
A rodent. That's what he says.
Because
And then
to
Scrat
say anything
pulls.
else would be way too confusing.
Yeah.
And then be more than a squirrel. He's a squirrel rat. He's already
right.
more than a squirrel. He pulls the nut out of the nut holder,
And it's a drain.
and it's a drain that sinks Scratlantis. The prospector goes to El Prospado, and he sees the gold. He starts mining it, and he destroys it because he goes
And that's
gold
why El
crazy.
Dorado's
And
Yeah,
they
he
say,
turns into
they say,
gold
rise up, brother,
dust.
become more than a prospector.
He's supposed to
Yeah.
become Jerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his name.
So who
Yeah.
predates the prospector? Who is the
Caveman.
Caveman? What they
Caveman was
want?
also looking for gold coins.
Caveman, I guess, was post
Bone?
Scrat though.
Yeah, caveman. Oh, Scrat's the
Caveman.
originator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's from the ice. Because dinosaurs didn't want stuff.
It's
That
like
was
the-
pre-ice age,
It's like the
No,
evolution
dinosaurs
thing.
did want volcanoes.
but not like Scrat.
Eve wanted an apple.
Yeah, but that was
yeah,
after.
she was also
That was way before.
no, because that was
Scrat.
humans. That was
Yeah.
when humans were
No,
created.
no.
Humans came after Scrat.
What?
Scrat
they
was
lived
pre-humans.
alongside each other.
No,
Yeah,
Scrat was already
I
alive.
think Caleb might be right about this.
They
one.
lived alongside each other at the
Yeah,
very.
there's a Neanderthal in the first Ice Age.
yeah, but that Neanderthal. But so you think Eve was?
Isn't there a baby?
Eve is more fully evolved than a Neanderthal, though.
no,
There's
she
a
wasn't.
baby in Ice
Yeah.
Age 1, right?
No, if you
Yes,
saw
there is.
Eve was a monkey.
What'd they do with the baby?
I think the baby gets reunited with his clan at the
Yeah, his
end.
family.
Okay, so there's other
He has his
Neanderthals
dad.
in Ice Age, right?
Yeah,
are
there's
they
lots of
Neanderthals or are they
Neanderthals.
just
Yeah,
normal people?
there's one
They're
human.
normal guys.
There's a Scrat
They're in, like,
baby.
suits and dresses.
There's one baby in all of Ice Age, and he also wants a nut.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something that bridges the gap between Prospector and there can't have been no Scrat until the Prospector.
I think there was. Maybe it was the Jester.
Well, Scrat was around for a long time.
That's
Yeah.
true. We kept getting frozen and thawed out.
Yeah.
Scrat. I mean, I think he pretty much carried the torch.
to himself the entire time.
Yeah, I think
Not
he was
right.
around like just in all the history before the Wild West too. Like
Is
he was
there- Am I imagining this, or in one of the ice ages?
Wait, can I guess what you're about to say?
Yeah.
Does he cook an acorn over a fire and it turns into popcorn? I'm pretty sure that happened.
No.
Okay.
I don't think that happens.
But I think
I
you're
would
right,
remember
actually.
that.
Which begs the question of, like, what is that thing?
That's what I'm saying. It's a Scrat corn.
Crack coin.
Coin, yeah.
Coin.
Oh my
It's a coin. Acorn is a
Oh
coin.
my god. Wait, so yeah, he cooks it and it becomes popcorn. Are you doing a check on this right now?
Okay.
I don't
What
think
were you about to say?
I don't remember that.
I
think
does
that
I
sounds-
was literally about to search Caleb coin.
it comes up.
That's kind of the modern example is Caleb with his coin.
Yeah.
Caleb's always trying to get his
look
coin.
for my coin pretty often.
All right, wait, Scrat.
I was trying to. Does he like get frozen for like millions of years and then
Well,
he
so
like
they
gets
have-
de-thawed in like modern day?
There's okay.
No.
Now here's what I'm thinking about. I don't think I've
I don't
seen.
think
I think
so.
I've seen maybe the first two Ice Age movies, and that was a long time ago that I saw those. But I do remember seeing previews for a movie called Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Dawn of the Dinosaurs is before the Ice Age.
Yeah,
Ice Age was post dinosaurs.
totally. Yeah.
So what's going on there?
I don't know. I think there's maybe
Movie
they find
magic.
a secret island, like a Godzilla island,
Oh
where there
yeah,
are still dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
No,
a
it's
Lost
like
World
they
type deal.
unleash the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so
Okay,
also something that I read about when I was reading
so
that-
many videos just called Scrat popcorn, by the way.
when I was
Just
reading
saying,
about the
yeah,
cultural impact of Scrat on the Wikipedia page, he does fly a UFO. So I think there's a chance that
All
that
right, we're gonna
Scrat.
see if Scrat is.
Okay, let's see.
he's
Let's
This
walking
is
around.
my Mandela
This looks like it's probably the
effect
first
test.
one. Oh, he's cooking a marshmallow.
Oh, he's trying to thaw out
He thaws it.
out
No.
the acorn. I see, and he's trying to make sure. Oh,
It
yeah,
does
turns
turn
to
into a big
popcorn.
popcorn.
It turns into a popcorn.
I found a thing here. Real life Ice Age Scrat stretches impossibly far for tasty nut.
Okay, so what
Okay.
year's
So-
that? Was that year's that from?
This is from
That's from
9/11 2018.
That photo's from 10 million years ago.
Oh my God, Osama
there's-
bin Laden.
Wow. There's more than one photo here.
Osama bin Laden was a Scrat.
That's right.
And his nut was doing a thing to a tower.
He had a nasty
Yeah,
nut.
his nut was a plane.
Well, the towers were like the.
His nut was
The
fear.
tower. No,
He had a few
okay.
nuts, but let's be honest, he had a few.
The towers were the frozen acorn. The plane was the campfire, and then the collapsed tower is the popcorn.
I
Yeah,
think
but Scrat doesn't want popcorn.
I think
That's
the
what he
towers-
messed up. He wanted to fly the plane close enough to the tower that it thawed.
Oh, and he
the
fucked
tower.
up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he messed up and he
I don't know
accidentally
what
turned into
thawing the
popcorn.
tower looks like, though.
It means
what is the
it's when
metaphor there?
That's
Thaw-
I
would have
think
been.
Cameron might be stupid. I think I finally disarmed him.
no, thawing the tower is when the plane. It's like when in a movie the plane flies by a tower and all the glass windows shatter.
Oh yeah,
he didn't want any windows.
Yeah, going like a supersonic.
Yeah, because
speed.
windows are like
Rodan,
ice. Because
yeah.
windows,
They
yeah,
do look
exactly like
like
Rodan
ice.
in Final Wars. Windows look like ice, and
Yeah.
breaking
What
are
ice
they
is
talking
thawing
about?
it.
Also, the Twin Towers were frozen in ice.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, and he messed up and he
Only on
popcorned
that
them.
day, though.
yeah. They got
Yeah.
frozen. It was
Every
it was
other
a
day
cold
they were fine.
Yeah.
Also, everybody in the entire building would have gone like, "Ooh,
Yeah.
I wonder if there are like Scrat truthers who are like, a nut wouldn't do that. A nut wouldn't,
A nut would become popcorn.
I think."
There's no way.
a nut wouldn't launch to the edge of the dinosaurs like that. It
Well,
wouldn't work.
that's what I mean. Is like what it's not an acorn.
Wait, did
It's
Scrat launch the Age of the Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I'm
well,
guessing
maybe.
he's kind of responsible for every bad
My
thing that happens
God.
in the movies.
Yeah.
Oh my
started-
God!
Yeah, he's
He
kind of
started the collision course.
The Collision Course.
Is that what it's called? Collision?
That's where there's one movie called Collision. That's the one where he flies a UFO and he shoots
Yeah.
meteors at the Earth.
So
Wait, there's
yeah.
one called Collision Course and one called Continental Drift?
yeah.
How are those not the same
Hold up.
thing?
Yeah. Can we look up a list of?
Or I'll look up the list of
Ice Age.
Also, did you say there's a show called Scrat Tales?
Yeah, that's the one that
Scrat
came out
Tales.
yesterday.
Holy fuck!
And that is what had the companion piece where Scrat. Spoiler alert.
Wait,
got
it
his,
came out
got his nut.
yesterday,
Yeah.
and they immediately shut down.
Yeah, it was their last thing, I think.
Okay, Ice Age the Meltdown, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs, Ice Age Continental Drift, Ice Age Collision Course, The Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild.
Who's Buck Wild?
And then Ice Age Scrat Tales. I don't know.
And Scrat Tales is don't forget the short films: Gone Nutty, No Time for Nuts, Surviving Sid, Scrat's Continental Crack Up, Scrat's Continental Crack Up Part 2, Cosmic Scrat-tastrophe, Scrat Spaced Out, and The End.
Oh, I think these are the Scrat videos we were talking about. Those are the short films that open Ice Age.
That's another thing that I forgot to mention. This video, the video of Scrat getting his nut, it was uploaded to YouTube under the name The End by a YouTube channel just called Finale.
Whoa! I guess they don't have access to the blue sky.
Yeah, I get it. That's just the video. It's the video of him just walking up, eating his nut, and then walking away.
They should put all the finales for everything on that channel.
Yeah.
I think that only makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, there's no finale quite like this one, though. If you think about it.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't say that.
Cosmic Scrat-tastrophe is a 2015 animated short film directed by Michael Thurmaier. It was originally released in theaters alongside the Peanuts movie. The short once again follows Scrat, who discovers a flying saucer frozen in a block of ice.
This is a complete Scrat video that isn't a part of Ice Age. This is a Scrat video that opens up the chart.
Wait. Hold up. And accidentally powers it on and ends up creating the solar system through a series of mishaps.
Wow. Wait, so the
How does Scrat get there?
There's no sun? Yeah.
He created the solar system. So
Scrat
is pre-Eve.
Oh my! He's God.
Scrat is God.
Scrat is God, dude.
Oh yeah, I was reading a theory like some people say that Scrat is God, but other people say that the nut is God. So
that's a good point.
Where'd you find that?
I don't remember.
Whoa, okay, wait, I have a big development here for the next Scrat video. Scrat Spaced Out. Scrat Spaced Out is a short film that compiles all Scrat's scenes from Ice Age Collision Course with a few unique scenes at the end.
Okay.
Following the events of Ice Age Collision Course, Scrat is heading back to Earth in the saucer. An acorn-shaped ship appears and pulls the acorn with Scrat holding onto it. In the ship, 3 alien squirrels, a.k.a. Scratzons, are surprised by finding Scrat.
Yeah, what is a Scratzon
and blast him away from the acorn.
So he is like an alien then.
He's an Anunnaki. He's an ancient alien.
He is, dude. And he created the world?
Or no, he's a Nephilim. He's Earthbound. He's the one that they left behind.
He's like a progenitor.
Yeah.
Scratzon?
Oh my god, Scratzons.
Scratazon.
Are we just going to do like
Whoa,
a Scrat?
they blew.
Oh my god.
And it's Scrat-tay.
Oh, sexy.
Dude, it's Scrat-tay, but she's blue. And they're women? Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
So the Scratzons are like an ancient race of aliens.
Of squirrel rat aliens.
Oh, and they're big like
maybe, yeah, it's like our idea of squirrels and rats kind of came from them. Maybe our cave paintings of Scratzons.
Look at how big they are compared to Scrat.
That's so
let me see their size. Oh my god, their size is immense.
They're so huge.
So do you think they ever got their nuts?
Scratzon Leader Hip by Mr. Screenshot on DeviantArt.
Ooh.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that maybe Scratzons are Scrats who got their nuts?
Oh shit! So he's trying to ascend,
and maybe he is mentally challenged, and it just took him this long.
Oh, check this out.
I don't think so. I think if anything, Scratzons are the ones who are able to resist the temptation for long enough.
How are they connected to Scratlantis? Because the Scratlantis guys aren't blue. Those are, I guess that's what it is. Those are the Nephilim, and then the Scratzons are the Anunnaki.
How does Scrat factor into all that then? Because why is he not in Scratlantis?
Scrat is just Odysseus. He's just he's out of there. He's not a part of this group.
This has to be a deleted scene, right?
No, that's in the movie.
That's in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
So this is Scrat.
Oh my god!
This is Scrat. Sniff like. He's small, and he's putting his penis in between a Scratazon's high heels.
I like that a lot.
I think that Scrat might be like a messiah type thing, where he's like he maybe has he needs to bring something about or something, because he creates the solar system, right? Yeah, he needs to.
He's the inventor of popcorn. He was placed by the Scratzons to invent popcorn.
So, are we doing
Here's
a list
another
today?
Scratazon.
Should we do a Scrat list? Is that even possible?
I think this is a premium episode.
There's another Scratazon here.
Wow.
Yeah, I was also looking up Scrat porn before I came, and
very important to put the R in there.
Yeah.
When you're looking
Yeah.
at
yeah, I know.
Because Scrat Pawn, that will not bring up anything.
Yeah, a lot of people do misspell scat.
It's Scrat fucking Sid, and Scrat says, "I'm blasting."
Show Cameron
Yeah,
that there's
he
another
already
one by
showed
the
me that
same.
one. Wait, so yeah, pull up the other one.
Oh.
There's a way better
Need
line
more
that he
nuts?
says.
This one?
Oh no,
No,
that
there's
was
a-
good. He's like, well, you want something for so long, you're not. And the picture is of him after having cream pied. Scrat
Gets
He's-
cream pied? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
And he says, well, you want something for so long, you're not.
Well, I think that's probably what it is. He's meant to spread the Scratzon kind of DNA through as many
So you want to get
any
fucked by
species as
every
possible.
animal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to kind of like spread enlightenment or whatever, a genetic memory of being from space.
This is interesting. From space.
From space.
I need like an interview with the
Scrat?
woman who
With Scrat,
with Scrat. I
yeah.
need a one-on-one with Scrat. I need that so badly.
Yeah, I really do think that she... I mean, wait, what
Wait,
was...
Scrat's
Well,
on?
this-
or?
What's her job now?
I bet this woman...
To me, she's a bus driver now.
Wait, the woman who created Scrat
Yeah.
initially? Oh, let me pull it up. It said
she has to... This being
she was a fashion designer named Ivy Supersonic.
That's... No. Ivy...
She's an alien.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like the more
Her
complicated
real
this
name
gets,
was Ivy Silberstein.
the more
Silberstein.
like fucking insane she has to feel.
Yeah.
About, like they stole this and they made it about God and space and
Yeah.
Scratlantis.
Yeah, truly, my shitty idea
Yeah.
about a rat who's combined with a squirrel is now the creator of the universe.
This is listen to this. Yeah, she's listen to this. On February 13th, 2002, Ivy Supersonic filed a lawsuit against Fox, claiming that she had created the character in May 1999 after seeing a squirrel-rat hybrid in Skidmore College's Case Green, and intended it to be the next Mickey Mouse.
Wow. And it is.
It is, yeah.
How did she? Like people who like
She
claim
called her
that-
character Scrat and pitched it to numerous celebrities and studios from 1999 to 2001.
You're right.
Although,
it was just like her at parties.
Yeah,
with, like,
truly.
well, listen to this.
Yeah.
Although she was unwilling to accept the $50,000 deal she was offered by Urban Box Office Network for a
What?
web series, believing the character to be worth 7 figures.
Wow.
Wait, so
She was
somebody
right.
actually
She
tried
turned
to
down
buy
$50,000.
Oh, then she's right. They stole it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because no one's going to be like, people are going to know that we stole this squirrel rat.
I mean, having Scrat and being like this, sticking to your guns and saying it's worth 7 figures.
She was right.
She was right,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But being able to know that.
Yeah, and then getting kind of fucked.
I think they just brute force Scrat into... I don't think there's anything special about Scrat.
No, I
other
don't think
than-
Scrat was supposed to be in Ice Age, and then they were like, "We have this. We need this.
Yeah, we stole
gotta
this from
put
some
this.
woman."
We stole this from
Yeah.
a woman. We have to use it."
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait,
I think she definitely
Wait.
came up
what's
with it.
Mickey Mouse's nut? Is it...
Minnie's pussy.
No,
Yeah.
come on.
No,
No.
he's kind of a nutless Scrat.
Yeah, sort of a nutless
I guess
Scrat.
at first it was a steamboat, but then I don't. Where did you go from there?
It wasn't. No, he was driving the steamboat,
Well, yeah, the steamboat was supposed to get to safety,
but he wasn't like.
so he could kiss Minnie.
Oh, his nut is whistling.
There we go.
Maybe
don't
his
know what
nut
his
is a
nut
high
is.
voice.
Yeah.
Or big ears.
Crazy gloves.
It could be something with maybe his nut is just like Disneyland or like
Yeah, Disney, the brand.
yeah,
His
with Disney
nut-
movies.
Yeah, his nut
Oh my
is
God!
creating
Wait,
more
Wasn't he a little
who's-
wizard?
Who's Frozen? Disney.
Oh my god!
Walt Disney's the nut.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god!
solved
He has
it.
to make
Thank you.
popcorn out of Walt
and
Disney's
they have
head.
a movie called Frozen.
and Frozen 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Ice Age, it doesn't really have to do with this. But
he's-
think about how it's frozen
Two Frozen things.
to Frozen things.
And Walt
there's
Disney's
Walt
the
Disney's
one.
head,
yeah.
So we
His
need to
head.
turn Walt Disney into popcorn.
His head is the nut. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Turning him into popcorn will create the second solar system. It'll be a
Okay.
reset.
Yeah, and he needs to go
That
to.
will allow the Scratzons to come back in.
He needs
and
to go
fix their flawed creation. They're
Oh my god! What if his head is just the plug that sends Disney rocketing to the bottom of the sea? Though.
Yeah.
Damn.
What if he picks up the head and it's just...
Oh my god! That's the Scratlantians are like the demiurge, and then the Scratzons are like the Sophia, the creator.
Right.
It's Gnosticism.
Scrat is trying to warn us, dude. Mm-hmm. It's really scary.
It's
And
terrifying.
also, Scrooge McDuck loves coins.
He's a guy with a million nuts.
He's like the guy who shows you when you have all the nuts that you want. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
no
right.
nuts.
Yeah, you're still unhappy.
Yeah.
You're gonna have all the nuts you want. You still got 3 bad nephews you got to take care
Yep.
of.
And
There
they're
is
going on.
something-
They're going on tails together. Ah.
There is
And their
something about,
dad-
like, coveting coins and money, and it would be awesome, like, yeah, because millionaires aren't happy with all that money, but if money was edible, they probably could get over that feeling of empty, like, oh, I've amassed all this wealth, what am I supposed to, you just eat it, you eat all
Money's
this
technically
money.
edible. I mean, you can still eat a coin, but it doesn't make it like...
A coin is like the last.
I just
money
mean, like,
that
You can
crunch
eat
it,
a dollar.
and it's crispy.
You
Like,
can
if
put
it
a dollar in a
tasted good,
dehydrator
like a nut.
and eat it like jerky.
It's just too much money to eat, I guess.
Yeah.
If the money was tinier and it tasted better, I guess then that would be a difference.
They
I
do
guess
have chocolate
food
coins.
used to be money, I guess.
Yeah.
And now we don't care. I don't care about food anymore.
Yeah, now you just make food in a lab.
Or your house.
And money.
Yeah. My house is a lab. I'm a scientist.
Yep.
I call my kitchen my lab.
I call my house my lab. I already said that, so you can't call your kitchen your lab because my whole house
the
is a lab.
kitchen's the lab.
No,
That's where you make up the food.
I'm the guy with the lab house.
I call my penis my lab.
My black lab.
No.
What?
Like a dog. Like the dog.
Right, but
Labrador.
Why did you? He said penis and you said black lab.
What was it? A chocolate lab?
No, but just
No,
why
that's a
are you
different
just,
kind of
Why are you
lab.
just doing like word association with lab, and now you said he has a black penis? Kind of interesting.
that is interesting. I'm.
Do you have a black penis?
No.
I think he might.
Is it darker than your face?
No.
You know, if it's darker than,
Absolutely not.
you know, if it's darker than your face, it means you have cancer.
If my penis is, if my hand is,
I put my penis in my mouth.
if your penis is bigger than your mouth,
Yeah, your friend shoves your head onto your cock. Whoa.
That means you have cancer, dude.
Yuck.
You gotta go to the hospital.
I miss tricking people like that.
Yeah.
I feel like you can't get away with that anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Probably go to jail.
Nowadays, it's all.
Not to bring this back to Scrat, but
Please.
Tom and Jerry are kind of like each other's nut.
That's true.
They're kind
That's
of a dual
not true,
Scrat
man.
system.
Well, no,
Because Jerry doesn't want Tom.
Jerry,
Jerry
no,
fucks
no.
with
Jerry
Tom.
wants to trick. Jerry loves fucking with Tom.
That's revenge.
And he
though.
looks
That's
a little bit like a
retribution.
little
He's
nut.
fighting.
That's literally
That is-
his
he's not
reason
a
for
nut.
existence.
He's not a nut.
He
to
looks
him.
like a little nut.
He is the nut, but he's
Yeah.
not. He's like if the nut.
And Jerry can never get Tom.
Can you imagine if the nut had?
What do you mean
legs?
Jerry can
Well, the
never?
nut's
Jerry,
always
that's
rolling
all
away.
that happens in Tom
Or
and
I'm
Jerry.
sorry,
is Jerry
Tom can never
getting
get
Tom.
Jerry.
Tom pretty much gets pretty close though.
No, I know,
Tom-
but that's
but-
Scrat and his nut. I know,
yeah,
but that's Scrat and his
exactly.
nut.
Yeah,
Then he
that's what I'm
gets close,
saying.
but he
And
never
then
gets it.
it's
then one day,
the nut
he-
cycle.
he
But Jerry,
gets
but
this.
technically, Jerry is always eating his nut, which is fucking with Tom.
Well, his nut is cheese.
Well, he's like a
It's kind of it's like a nut order. It's like
Yeah.
everybody has their
nut
own-
chain.
Yeah, it's a nut fucking
Yeah, the nut
dude.
chain.
The big,
it's the nut
chained up dog
Spike.
Spike, dude. Tom is his nut.
But
No,
there's,
no,
but,
the mom
no,
is
no.
his nut.
No, the mom's nut is the dog.
And Jerry. But Jerry
Serious smile when he said that.
I meant it.
Jerry teams up with Spike too to get Tom.
Sometimes your nut can become your friend. That's fine.
No,
Yeah.
no, because Jerry is not Spike's nut. Tom is Spike's nut.
You said it. You said it right there. You said Jerry is nut.
Okay, the dog is Jerry Scrat, and
That's what I was, Jerry's nut is the cheese. Okay, that's and it branches off, and his Scrat is fucking with Tom and teaming up with Spike.
wait, you can't say
wait,
his nut is two things.
And
No,
also team,
I said his nut is Scrat.
Okay. Well, wouldn't
Teaming up
Scrat
can't be-
be?
No,
with a
Scrat
Spike.
is his. Scrat can't be someone's nut.
Wouldn't Scrat
No,
be
it's not.
Spike?
Scrat's not his nut. He has every Scrat has a nut and a Scrat.
Right, but you just said Scrat is his nut.
No, I did. Well, if I did, I didn't mean to. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Okay, but you messed up big time. We're not
even
we're not
say
saying
that.
shit like Scrat is. Run it back. He said Scrateus is nut.
I think you did say Scrateus is nut, which just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me start over.
Scrat has a Scrate.
His cheese is his nut, and his Scrate is fucking with Tom.
Yes, but you
So
also
it's like
said
his
his cheese
secondary
is
thing.
fucking... Wait, hold on. Scrate is his nut. and his
Scrate's not his
cheese-
nut. Stop saying that. That's not possible.
Wait, sorry. His nut is...
Cheese.
Would his
Scrate is teaming up with Rex and fucking with Tom.
Yeah.
But I
Spike.
don't think your Scrate
Spike.
can
Who's
be
Rex?
Rex.
You're thinking of dinosaurs.
Rex?
You're inventing new characters.
Rex is my Tom and Jerry
Scrate
OC.
is his
I made
nut.
up Rex. Rex is an alien. He comes into Tom and Jerry's house. He comes into Tom and Jerry's house, and yeah, he has his own nut. It's a real nut. He's looking for almonds in the kitchen.
And then the aliens from
Excuse
Signs.
me, Jerry.
Water was there.
Water was there, Jerry.
What? No. Water was
And Mel Gibson was Tom.
Water was like an anti-nut.
But in Battle Los Angeles, water was their nut. So water is... to an
Dune,
alien,
water
water
is
is
their
either your
nut,
nut
too.
or it's your Jerry. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's your Scrate. If you're
Is
an
Scrat's Jerry ice?
The thing that's kind of...
Scrat's Jerry.
No. He's
He's
Jerry.
his own Jerry.
No, Tom is Ice is his Tom. Because he's running around but sometimes he gets the better of the,
So wait,
of the ice.
But Jerry
wouldn't-
always gets the better of Tom.
Yeah, wouldn't
And he always
Scrat
gets better of the
wouldn't
ice.
Scrat
No,
be
he
Tom?
doesn't.
He ate the nut.
No,
Scrat would be
Scratch-
Tom.
He doesn't
Jerry is
always
ice.
though. He ate the
Scrat's
nut
Jerry is-
one time, and that's the end of him.
Yeah, so that's Tom's never gonna get Jerry
doesn't have
as
a
like,
Tom.
oh, goodbye, Tom.
Scrat has no Tom.
Scrat's Tomless.
Scrat is Tomless,
and
yeah.
Ice
Scrat is
Jerry.
Tomless. Scrat is Tomless because he is Tom.
Yes, and his nut is also kind of his.
His
Jerry.
nut is his Jerry. Yeah.
Nut is his Jerry.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And
the
his
nut
Scrat
is Jerry.
is that beautiful
Ice
cat.
is Spike.
Spike is his
Spike is his ice. Ice is his
Spike.
Spike. Yeah, Ice is his Spike.
What about popcorn?
Popcorn is what
Popcorn is
he
a
is.
snack.
Popcorn is the mom.
Well, popcorn is like when Jerry drinks the potion and gets really strong.
Yeah.
That's when the Jerry.
He's made it. He flew too close to the tower. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah. So then popcorn's kind of like the TSA.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
Hey, you try and bring
I'm not
popcorn
sold.
past the TSA.
I'm not sold on that being a 1-to-1 Tom and Jerry to Scrat and
No,
Nut.
I don't think it is a 1-to-1. I think that Tom and Jerry
'Cause
is. I think Tom and Jerry is a binary Scrat system.
Because the Nut never gets the best of Scrat.
The nut
Yes,
never.
it does.
The nut has no.
It
The Nut
Constantly.
doesn't do any. The
nut-
Nut's just a nut, man.
Yeah. The nut is like
I'm
a
also-
rock you can eat.
And I'm not. I'm serious. I'm not convinced it's the same nut every time.
I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Because he
either.
turns one of them into popcorn. It can't go back.
I think sometimes the nut. I just watched the video of the nut. It got hollowed out, and it was a map to Scratlantis. So
Was that true?
that's how we found Scratlantis.
He was like trying to eat the nut.
Holy Scrat.
Scrat on a nut. That's crazy.
Did you ask he was trying to eat the nut?
Then. Wait, he's trying to get the nut though. In this one.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't know if he like takes a bite out of the nut and sees the map inside.
Well, he would eat the
he's
map
holding
if
a
he did
hollowed out
that.
acorn, and it has a map on it. I don't know who did that. Or who
Wait, like
Who did
the
that?
whole nut is hollowed out?
Yeah.
How does he see? He looks in it and there's a map.
Yeah, it's like the shell of the outside of the nut.
Oh,
is
the shell or the which one? Because I saw the video of him eating the nut. He eats the nut shell and all.
What?
Except for
He
the
doesn't
top.
eat. He doesn't eat the hat.
He doesn't eat the hat.
He doesn't eat the hat. So
it's
is
like
the map
it's a
on the hat?
He's holding the hat, and then there's like a fingernail shell that
So
comes
there's a
out.
finger involved.
There's a fingernail.
It's shaped like a fingernail that comes
Okay.
out of the hat, and it's
Oh, okay.
on the edge.
So it's only one.
Mario's
It's only
nut.
Mario
Peach
is
Peach is a shared
yeah,
nut for
or-
Mario
or
and
what-
Bowser.
Oh,
And then and Mario is Bowser's Jerry.
but Bowser is
Tom.
Mario's Tom.
yeah, because Bowser
Yeah.
can never get Mario unless you lose.
So it's as if It's as if. Well, that's the thing.
So they're
though,
both each other's Tom and Jerry's.
But Bowser,
and
that means
Peach
Bowser
is the
gets
nut.
Mario because you can only win once and then you move on, but you lose so many times to get to that.
Right.
That Bowser actually
Is Jerry.
So I think that's a new. That's
Bowser's
another
Jerry.
Bowser's
relationship
Jerry,
to add.
and then when Mario defeats Bowser, it's like that video where Tom finally eats Jerry
Yeah.
when they do a send off on their own.
I didn't know you could share a nut
You can share a nut.
or a Jerry or a cheese. I mean, so Tom and so
so
Mario
he's
and Bowser.
because he shares the nut, and then
Yes. So so Bowser and Mario are like if Tom also wanted cheese. Because cheese is
Because they want each other, and yeah,
both, yeah.
yeah.
So they both.
Well, no,
Tom
maybe
wanted to-
no. You know, maybe they're both. Maybe they're both like Spike. Or no, you know what? You know what they are.
Bowser has
No, I
spikes.
got this, dude. I got this. Bowser and Mario are the alley cats from Tom and Jerry because those cats hate both Tom and Jerry.
Bowser and
So,
Mario.
but they both love Peach.
Yeah, that's like the opposite
Yeah.
of hating. They love one thing instead of hating two things.
Well, then Peach is milk.
Okay, so
Wait, there's just two
So
cats.
they-
There's no Tom and Jerry. There's two cats who want
okay, that I can agree with. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Wait.
milk is their nut / cheese.
Yeah,
I think Bowser is Spike because he has spikes.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And-
That's easy.
And Bowser and Mario and Peach are Tom and Jerry.
No.
Yeah.
well, Jerry. Well, it depends
And
on.
and the mushroom is a nut.
So who are the Goombas and the Koopas?
The coins are coins.
Those
We
are
can
the
get that
alley
out of the
cats,
way.
right?
Those are the alley cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Goombas and Koopas, those are the alley cats.
No,
and
Goombas are the cheese.
What?
Luigi
who's the,
is
no, wait.
Scrat.
Is who's the girl? Who's the girl cat?
Daisy.
The sexy girl cat that,
Daisy.
that
Princess
Tom
Peach.
likes.
Peach.
Well, no, because Jerry,
Peach.
because
Her name
Jerry,
is also Princess Peach.
Jerry
Tom's
doesn't, but
girlfriend
Jerry
and Tom-
doesn't like that cat.
Oh right, it's like his
doesn't?
normal. No, you're thinking of normal. I think
Yeah.
Jerry does
No,
like that.
and Garfield
Well,
is
Jerry's
like
not
Jerry?
like in love with that cat.
Wait,
Cat. Or no,
is-
Tom loves that cat.
Yeah, Tom loves that cat. Jerry doesn't really
Oh,
care.
Jerry
I
doesn't
don't
like.
think.
Jerry doesn't even know that cat.
Garfield is a Garfield is a Scrat.
Garfield is a Scrat.
Lasagna is
Lasagna's
nut.
nut. Monday is his
Ice.
ice.
Yep.
John is
Scrat.
Spike.
No, wrong
Normal
thing.
is
John
Spike.
is his Jerry.
Yeah, John.
Or no,
is,
wait, no.
is his
Odie is
Jerry.
Spike.
Odie is Jerry.
he's a dog.
No, or Odie is Tom.
No.
Jerry is
Yeah, Garfield is Scrat.
Normal is his friend. Is Jerry's French cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
Nibbles the orphan.
Yeah.
What's the
Tuffy
duck?
Mouse.
Is that Ducker?
Donald Duck.
No, the little yellow duck.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That duck is Tweety Bird.
That duck said like the depressed duck that's like, I'm going to kill myself. Where does he fit in?
Wait, that's not from Garfield, is it?
That's Tom and Jerry.
Oh, right.
And then the French cousin
I
is
thought you were
normal.
asking who is the bird in Garfield who wants to kill himself.
No.
That bird. Who is he?
in which
Wait,
world?
Wait, no, that
Tom and Jerry.
Oh, and Tom
John
and Jerry. He's
John being Tom works perfectly because he's in love with that vet
Right.
who is the girl cat
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
who Garfield / Jerry doesn't know. But Garfield is in love with Arlene.
And this is
Is there a girl mouse that Jerry likes? That's Scrat. Arlene is
Yes.
Scratay.
Right.
is
There is a
Alvin.
girl mouse that Jerry likes. Of course there is.
Is Alvin and the Chipmunk a triple nut or triple Scrat?
I think it's a triple Scrat.
Well, they're
What do
they're,
they want?
they're
They
no,
want
they're
fame?
the they're
They want
David
music
Cross's
fame.
nuts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think they're triple nuts. David Cross is Scrat.
Well, they also want nuts. In the beginning of the movie, they're looking for nuts
Their
and singing.
nuts can't be nuts though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Scrat already has a nut that is a nut.
Exactly.
Nuts are like their food.
Nuts are their food, and then music is their nut.
Nuts are their snacks.
Artistry is their nut.
Music
David
is their
Cross is Jerry.
wait.
Oh, and
no,
Scrat's
the-
snacks
the-
are videos.
Wait, oh,
nuts are Scrat videos.
Scooby's snacks are his nuts.
Yes.
The gang, the mystery gang, those are the Scratlantians.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah,
But
and
who's his-
Shaggy?
all the
is-
monsters are ice.
Shaggy's Scratay. Shaggy has to be Scratay. The monsters are ice.
And they're Anunnaki and Scooby-Doo as well.
They are
do
in that one,
too.
that one.
Scooby-Doo is an
Alien one.
Anunnaki. He is a Scrat.
Yeah.
Scooby is a Scrat.
Yeah.
He's not a dog.
And then there's
he's like obviously a Scrat. He's like way too like
SpongeBob.
Oh, but
emotive with
Scrappy
his face.
is a Scratty?
Scratty.
Scrappy is a Scratlantian or Scrat's
No,
on.
it's Baby Scrat.
Yeah, I guess
No, 'cause
Scrappy is-
he's like- he, like,
but
speaks
no,
English.
He fucks with Scooby.
He's popcorn.
he's got to be popcorn.
He's a popcorn nut.
Yeah. That's the only way it will work for Scrappy.
I'm thinking about. Do you think we can map this to SpongeBob?
I think that I think that Squidward
with us
is
so far.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
we have a
confident.
pretty much 100%
All-time
success
confidence.
rate.
Yeah, these are like one.
Squidward's gotta be-
SpongeBob is
SpongeBob is like the
SpongeBob is Sid the Sloth.
No, SpongeBob
Yeah.
is Squidward's nut.
No, SpongeBob
Whoa.
is Squidward's ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
What's
Squidward's
Squidward's
nut
nut?
Is the
Squidward's nut is
clarinet.
the clarinet.
Clarinet.
Or
Yeah.
art.
Squidward's nut is having a normal day.
Yeah.
Squidward's
yeah.
nut is dead SpongeBob.
Squidward is Garfield.
And his lasagna.
Oh yeah, Squidward's definitely Garfield, but
Yeah.
Garfield is Scrat.
Yeah, he's Scrat Garfield. He's
Okay,
Scratfield.
all right.
but Squidward has no lasagna.
He's Scratfilled.
Squidward
He doesn't
no.
have playing the clarinet. That's his nut /
Yeah.
lasagna.
Yeah, but that's just something he does every.
Well,
Garfield can never get
his Mondays
lasagna.
is every days.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe this.
His
all right,
nut has
all
to
right,
be
we need
something that he
like,
can't
We need to
get.
shift. I think
Mr. Krabs is Scrat. Money
Okay.
is his nut.
Yes.
SpongeBob is the stick he uses to get the nut.
yes.
Okay. Yes, we found the Scrat
And
of
SpongeBob's
SpongeBob and it's Mr.
stupidity
Krabs.
is the popcorn.
Plankton is ice.
Plankton is ice.
Plankton is
100%.
ice.
Yeah.
And the nematodes and
Plankton's
the.
also no. Plankton is Scrat, and the formula is his nut.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is like a
Yeah.
many nut Scrat
no,
system.
no, that's
SpongeBob-
Plankton. He's
Yeah.
tiny.
Plankton
He
is
has
Scrat.
one eye.
just like Scrat. He has one eye bugging out of
And
his
Karen
head.
the
Everybody
computer is a
around
Scrat.
him,
Yeah.
and everyone, all the other people are like, all the other characters are the characters of Ice Age. They're living their lives kind of while he's looking
right,
for this.
and
What
he's-
happens
yeah.
when you melt
True.
ice? Water. He lives in ice.
That's
lives
right.
in
He
a-
created the
Yeah.
ocean.
He lives in a
Yeah,
bucket.
Get the
with a
formula.
UFO.
Right.
The chum bucket is his
And he's an
UFO.
alien.
And the
He
chum
looks like
bucket
an
is a
alien.
UFO.
Antennas. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's a ship.
Yeah.
That's why it's stuck in the ground like
Damn.
that.
So wait, is Mr. Crab his ice or his Jerry or his Tom?
Mr. Krabs is just the guy who has the secret formula.
Yeah, that's
He's
like
the
that's
nut
like the
holder.
tree that the nut is on.
Yeah.
But no, because he's like
But he's like a talking tree. He's the
He's an
whopping
ant,
willow.
yeah.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is the nut.
Is a nut.
And
Voldemort is a
Scrat.
Scrat.
Yeah.
And the
Hermione is Scrat. No.
Hermione
who
is
does he marry?
Hermione.
Who does Hermione?
That
is
doesn't
Hermione.
change.
That doesn't change at all.
that
Yeah.
doesn't change ever.
Magic is time.
Yep.
And Hermione has a time turner.
Muggles are dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
Wizards
It's sort of
are
like the
Scratzons.
setting.
Yeah.
Hogwarts is sort of the world where our story takes place.
Hogwarts is the Ice Age.
Harry Potter in this situation we're comparing to Ice Age.
Dumbledore is
Gay.
Yeah.
Well,
And his nut is
a guy.
No, here's an
Grindelwald's
interesting
nut.
one.
Grindelwald's butt.
so
It's a wand.
Snape is a guy who seems like ice, but he turns out to
He's a
be
snake.
A nut.
Jerry.
No, he's a.
He's ice that turn.
he
Yeah,
He does turn out to be
he's
Jerry.
He's Jerry frozen in
You
ice
think
like
he's
the thing,
ice,
but he's Jerry.
Snape as ice. Next episode, Snape as Jerry.
All right, Kramer is Scrat,
Yes.
and his
schemes.
nut is walking into Jerry's room.
No, because he does it too much.
His
no,
nut-
that's him
his
walking
nut-
towards the nut.
His nut is.
his nut
His
is
nut
the
is
other
sleeping
side.
in Jerry's bed.
It's got to be something in the apartment. And Jerry is
Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry.
And Tom is George.
Yeah. Okay.
And George is nut.
Garfield.
George's
nut is
Garfield. George's Garfield is women dating women. And George's lasagna.
Garfield mean?
George's lasagna is still lasagna.
Your Garfield is something that you think is funny to look at.
Garfield is your favorite thing to read.
Your Garfield is like
Is Santa a Scrat, a Tom, or a Jerry?
Santa's the nut.
Well, Santa. Think about Santa's
Wait, the
relationship
Grinch.
with ice.
No.
Yeah.
The Grinch is Scrat. Christmas
The
being
Grinch
gone
is an
nut.
anti-Scrat.
No, because he wants no Christmas,
Scrat
which is
is
a kind
noble.
of nut.
But Scrat doesn't want no nut.
Well, but if he was a Grinch, he would.
Exactly, he's
He's a
anti-Scrat.
Grinch, I think a Grinch is an
You know why?
anti-Scrat.
Because the Scratzons don't want nuts.
Yep.
Well, yeah,
And they're green, so they're the Grinch.
There are different Christmas rules because anyone
is a season of
Christmas
Jolly.
always has someone who hates Christmas, which is like kind of different than I guess.
So what would
Christmas
Scrat
is his
Scrat is the
Monday.
Grinch? He hates the Ice Age.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because
So what is Scrat's humbug?
Well, the Grinch likes the ice because he lives on a mountain.
but Scrat doesn't.
But what
That's
is the
what I'm saying,
Grinch's
he's
nut?
anti-Scrat.
His nut
He's the
can't be
opposite of
no
Scrat.
Cindy Lou
Christmas.
Who.
His nut
It's his nut. He wants to eat her. in
Well,
one bite.
he's an anti-Scrat who becomes a Scrat.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
I'll give you
Christmas
that.
becomes his nut.
Well, wouldn't
Yeah.
an anti-Scrat be a Scratazon?
Yeah, but there's
No,
sort of like,
because there's a middle ground. Because a Scratazon doesn't want anything, but an anti-Scrat
oh
wants
no,
nothing.
the Scratzone is Horton.
Oh, okay.
Because he goes to they find a little Scrat because Scrat is
Yes.
small.
Yes,
Scrat is a Who.
True.
exactly.
And that's why the Grinch is an anti-Scrat because the Grinch hates the Who's, who are the Scrats.
What if the Grinch is a
Cameron
blonde?
is squeezing my leg really hard right now.
What if the Grinch is a Scrat?
He's an anti-Scrat.
No, like that's like an evolved form of a Scrat.
Oh, you
True.
think like he literally comes from Scrat
Because he lives on an ice mountain.
and he's green.
yeah, and he wants.
Isn't he from a neighboring town
He's from a neighboring mountain.
that all has Grinches or Scrats or Grinches?
No, he flew down the Grinch.
Caleb gave up. Caleb's falling asleep.
Well, that thing,
He's like, I think they have lasagnas down there. You're a fucking idiot, man. They don't have Scrats and Grinches in Newville. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you need to take a break? Yeah,
being
they've
like-
got all
Pat
kinds
being
of shit in Newville. They've got dogs and
Pat being like, the Grinch is a Scrat, and Caleb like, no, it can't be a Scrat. Doesn't he come from a town where they're all Scrats?
No, I meant where they're all Grinches. Slash,
He doesn't.
they could be
He doesn't
Scrats.
come from a
You've
town
lost
where
the
they're all
plot.
No.
Grinches.
He's a mutated Who.
I did not lose track of this. I still have a perfect line from the beginning of this conversation.
It's
now.
where it's-
I've kept all the logic in my head.
It's not a line. It's more of a family tree.
Yeah.
Scrat's not.
Rat is a rat.
Wait, is
He's a squirrel rat. A squirrel. Wait, Jerry's a rat.
Uh huh.
He's a mouse. But
a
yeah,
rat.
he's a
Rodent.
rat. Yeah,
Yeah.
He is.
So-
And his nut is cheese.
Yeah.
His
So
nut is cheese.
so that's yeah.
And his Scrat is his
and
wife.
Jerry's
That's
his
how you
ice.
can tell Scrat is more of a squirrel than a rat because his nut is a nut instead of cheese.
Okay, but who's the Ice's girlfriend?
The ice's girlfriend
Ice
is
doesn't need
water.
a girlfriend. Water.
It's the popcorn.
no. Ice's girlfriend is rocks.
Yeah. Because they're both
Because rocks
the
are
same.
meteors that Scrat sent towards the planet, the ice
Yep.
planet.
And
he was
Ice is
helping
like
the
the
ice.
Atlanteans because they come from Earth, but the
Scratlantians.
Scratlantians.
The Atlanteans are like the
Atlanteans are sort of
Scratlantians.
the
They're the same. They're similar, but there's a lot of
Wait.
differences.
Was that were Atlanteans? Were they Scrats or were they Scratlanteans?
They were
The-
Grinches who hated land.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their mountain was the ocean.
and then
And
one
their
day they.
and their Christmas was also the ocean.
No, they hated the earth, and then one day they hated water, and then one day they had a Grinch style switch.
Well,
and then they loved water.
Scrat pulled the plug on Scratlantis. Maybe an pulled the plug
Or
on
maybe an
Atlantis. Oh my
Yes.
God!
Right. And the apple, Eve's app.
Yep.
She pulled it
Which was her nut off the tree.
from a tree, Mr. Krabs.
Yep. I'm back to that.
And then she drained sin.
Mm-hmm.
And the snake
Yep.
is a dinosaur.
This all makes
Dinosaur's
sense.
tail.
Yeah.
No, I do think the Garden of Eden is probably the best
Dinosaur's
one.
nut is his tail.
What's a dog's nut?
Dog's nut
Bone.
is a bone.
Food.
Bone.
Yeah.
Bone,
bone.
food, tail.
No,
It's a
food
bone.
is-
It's
food
a
is
bone
as
because he
food.
always is burying it just like
Yeah,
Scrat with
True.
his nut.
It is a bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
A cat's nut is
Catnip.
cat nut.
No, catnip is
It's a cat nut.
Well, we've
very
already
small.
established what a cat's nut is. It's a mouse named
Yeah.
Jerry.
True.
True.
Right,
A
it's
cat's
a-
nut is a
A,
mouse.
a cat's nut, to be fair, is a clever mouse.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be named
a regular
Jerry.
mouse is
it
Scrat,
cheese?
which is something that it gets.
Right.
The nut is what it doesn't get until the end, and the Scrat, it gets. Mm-hmm.
One day it gets.
Yeah.
And then a dog is its dog.
Borat's nut is America.
Oh,
Yeah. No, Borat's nut is wife.
It's Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Borat's wife is... Borat's nut is Pamela Anderson.
Is Pamela.
Yeah, so it's actually a
his
clever
wife is his
inversion
Jerry.
of the nut Scrat formula.
Wait, his America is his ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
And his
Because
bear.
it's also sort of his Hogwarts.
Well, I would say America is his Hogwarts and Americans are his ice.
Yeah, and his bear is his Hagrid, and then his ice cream truck is his ice.
Is his broom.
Is his broom. And his wand is the microphone.
But Mickey's brooms are his ice.
No,
And
not.
Mickey's
Yes,
mouse
they are. Yes, they are.
Mickey's mouse is his nut.
is his
No,
nut.
Mickey's brooms are his campfire, where he tries to solve.
But
he tries
what's
to solve a
Mickey's
problem with the
cheese?
campfire, but accidentally makes popcorn.
Is the Joker Batman's nut?
Yes.
Yeah, they're each other's
Okay.
nuts.
All right,
They're Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, we can move on from that.
They're not Tom and Jerry. Neither of
not?
them get each other.
No.
That's the whole thing. Neither of them get each other.
Yeah, that's also Tom and Jerry.
No,
Yeah.
Jerry gets to. We've been
Well,
over.
how do they
Jerry
make
gets
the
Tom every
predicate-
time.
But the
Yeah, but-
Joker keeps getting Batman every time. Sometimes,
Yeah,
like with little
exactly.
tiny
They are,
things.
Of course, Batman and Joker are Tom and Jerry, and Gotham
no,
is their Hogwarts.
They're Scrat and Nut and Scrat and Nut.
And the Batmobile is his broom, and his Hagrid is Alfred.
His Hagrid is Alfred.
Hagrid is
No, his Hagrid is
isn't in
Alfred.
Batman.
Hagrid is in Batman.
He's not Alfred. Oh, he is Alfred.
Alfred is his
Alfred,
Hagrid.
yeah.
My bad.
And Wayne Manor is also Hogwarts.
Yeah,
Wayne Manor is ice too, though.
Wayne Manor is Hogwarts.
Mr. Freeze is ice.
And then the Batcave is the Ice Age.
Yeah. The Batcave
So
is
wait,
like
what's
no. The
the nut
Batcave is the
then?
lost world where the dinosaurs are.
The nut
and
is his
the
lasagna.
machines are the dinosaurs.
But what's his lasagna in Batman?
Crime.
Crime
Justice.
crime
Justice is his nut. Yeah.
Crime is the Joker and Batman. It's both of their nut. They just want to eat it a
It's a
different way.
two-nut scenario.
Damn.
I mean, what's up?
Damn.
It's all the
Oh,
same
so
fucking
Holy
nut.
They're like
shit.
Bowser and Mario.
Yeah, well,
It's their
Wow,
peach.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peach.
Crime
So-
is their
Crime's
their
princess
peach.
peach.
Yeah.
Batman is the Joker's Mario to Joker's Bowser. Joker.
Is James's giant peach his peach
Giant
or his
No,
nut?
that's his Hogwarts.
That's his
Okay,
Hogwarts.
that's
That
where
is
it
his
takes place.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And then his
His-
spider is his mom.
His parents are his
I like
nut.
how in Ice Age the ice isn't Hogwarts. It's
No,
it's an
the-
entity that is
the
evil.
mountain.
Right.
The mountain is Hogwarts.
I think Earth is or
Yeah.
time is Hogwarts.
Time is magic.
already said
you
that.
said
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I know. But that's
Yeah.
why I'm repeating
True.
it because it's true.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is-
All right, I think we figured it out.
Yeah. Well, we got
Tokyo
like,
is Godzilla's nut. If that's what you're about
yeah,
to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Tokyo?
yeah.
Well, Tokyo is his Hogwarts.
Well, it
Tokyo,
depends.
yeah.
It depends.
The ocean's more of his Hogwarts.
That's
and then-
right.
Yeah, and then Tokyo's
his
the
nut.
lost world with the dinosaurs. The big
But what is
dinosaurs that he
Godzilla's
fights.
cheese?
Godzilla's cheese. What does he
I
get?
think his cheese is killing other monsters.
Yeah, or maybe
Yeah.
knocking over buildings because he gets that a
Oh
bunch.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's
When
your guys'
Jerry
nut?
eats his cheese, he becomes shaped like the cheese.
That's true.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What's Patrick's nut?
Skateboarding?
Maybe.
Maybe
It
that
can't
might
be
be.
the thing that you like doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
gotta be
thing you
something
never
that
get.
you
It's the
never
thing that
get.
when you,
Don't know
it's the thing
rules.
that you
We've
get.
been talking about this
it's
for an hour, and we're like, I think Patrick's nut is skateboarding.
the nut is the thing that you get when your animation studio decides they want to end you on their own terms.
My nut is hair.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nut is $1 trillion.
Yeah, I think that might be mine.
You
too.
can't have the same nut.
Okay,
You
then.
can't
I think
copy
We're
my
not.
nut.
We're not a Mario and Bowser.
Has
I think
Anybody-
my
has
nut.
anything's
My
nut
nut
except
probably
Scrat's been
is a
nut?
real nut. I don't think I can, if it's them wanting to kill me.
It's not-
if it's
not
a
to
hazelnut.
kill.
Are you allergic to a
I'm
hazelnut?
allergic to a hazelnut.
My nut is eating a swan. I think.
Yeah,
You can do
No,
that.
it's forbidden.
Well,
You're not allowed
Scrat.
to eat
Well,
a swan.
Scrat
What do
can
you
just Scrat can just do
Is it
that.
illegal or is it forbidden?
it's forbidden.
It's forbidden.
That's
You're not allowed to
one.
eat
That's one above illegal.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But
I'm
you
pretty sure
you
it's
can't just
illegal.
tell him that you can just do that because you could say that to Scrat too. Eating a nut would seem
Yeah.
to be the
I think
easiest task
I
in
think
all
maybe
of
Scrat just
prehistory.
needed to be
good
told
point,
that, though. I
yeah.
think Scrat maybe needed to just be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you can eat a nut."
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to understand you. He doesn't
Yeah, it's
speak
true.
English.
He
Well, but
just
he
go like,
never. Yeah, he does speak English, or he understands it
He understands it.
because they said "Welcome to Scratlantis."
Yeah.
He probably thought they were
probably
saying,
said-
you can have this nut.
Yeah, he probably thought they said nut,
makes more
nut.
sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if he thought they were saying you can't or you can't have this nut. You know,
He was going to scrat
Can you
out either
imagine
way.
if they said you can't have this nut and he just leaves? People would
Walks out.
fucking scream. People would walk out of the theater.
I would walk out of the theater. If they played The End by Finale at the start of a movie, I would walk out of the theater before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because it says the end at the beginning.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So that's never going to be shown in theaters, though. Cause
No, it's an independent
we should
short on
figure it out.
YouTube.
We should screen it.
We should
we ran out the film for him. We
screen out 1 minute video.
Yeah, 1 minute video
of
of
Scrat
Scrat.
getting his
And then we
nut.
do
and then we do 2 more hours of this.
We're talking about the cultural impact of Scrat.
nut.
Talking about who Garfield's nut
That's
is.
such a good idea. I wish we'd done that instead of this. We spent
right.
$10,000 renting out the film for him to fucking show.
Scrat getting his nut.
I'm down.
This should be called the panel discussion of
Yeah.
finale.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll do a second one. We'll just do a live one.
Yeah.
After screening.
Yeah,
the
we're going to do
finale.
that. That's going to
On
happen.
tour, which you
Yeah.
can get tickets at swagpoop.com/shows. Pierce will be on the shows,
Yup.
and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in every city. We're
Yeah,
gonna do
this
in
is the opening act.
Philly?
This is what Pierce is going to do.
Yeah, I wrote this yesterday morning, and we all just read it off.
It does kind of seem like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed that we talked about that for an hour. I really
I thought that was good. I was just excited to talk about Scrat for 10 minutes at the top. It was very
I could keep going.
definitely.
Yeah.
I might want to keep going the next episode we record right after this.
I'm down, dude.
Yeah,
Just
we
need to
shouldn't.
think of some
We
more
shouldn't
examples.
release the next one where we talk about Scrat after. We should wait like 3 weeks.
Well, that's the way it's the schedule. The way the schedule is shaking out, very complicated backlog schedule. The one that we record right after this will come out in like 2 or 3 weeks. So
nice.
look
Okay.
forward to.
So you get a little break.
That's
Yeah.
kind of that's it'll be a Scrat gets his nut retrospective for you, but not for us. For
should-
us, it will be a present
Part two,
perspective.
You know what you should do is you should put the recording on your computer right now, and then we can listen to it, and then make.
We should do a director's commentary of the episode.
We do director's commentary, and then add we're adding footnotes. And it's like what we meant here was like this, and
It would be so complicated because we did that already. We were already doing commentary on whether or not.
I think it'll sound good.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.